The Dallas Mavericks' decision to trade Luka Dončić is being called a betrayal by many fans and analysts. Luka, at just 25 years old, was already a five-time NBA All-Star and had led the team to the NBA Finals. Yet, after a promising season, the Mavs traded him away in a move that feels like a slap in the face not only to Luka, but also to the essence of what the Mavericks stood for. When Mark Cuban took over the Mavs in 2000, Dirk Nowitzki was the franchise's cornerstone. Nowitzki, like Luka, was a European player who wasn't initially seen as a star, but the Mavs built around him and won a championship. Fast forward to 2023, and the team had a young, dynamic star in Luka Dončić, someone who had already taken the franchise to new heights. But the Mavericks, once known for valuing their superstar, seemed to have lost sight of that tradition. Instead of backing their young star, the Mavs are trading him in a controversial deal. The decision to deal Luka, reportedly with no prior warning to him, has left many questioning the front office's judgment. Luka, who had just bought a $15 million home in Dallas and was emotionally invested in the team, found out about the trade the hard way through missed calls and social media rumors. He had been the heart of the franchise and its biggest draw, yet he was treated with a surprising lack of respect. What makes this trade even more puzzling is the alternative the Mavs pursued, trading for a player like Zion Williamson, who has faced even more injury problems than Luka. It's a move that raises eyebrows, especially when you consider that Luka was already helping the Mavs compete at a high level. Not only did Luka take the Mavs to the NBA Finals, but his potential was seen as limitless. He wasn't even in his prime yet. Moreover, the Mavericks had the opportunity to handle Luka's conditioning issues internally, providing him with the support he needed rather than trading him away. Luka's competitive nature and his willingness to improve made this route far more sensible than just moving on from him. Fans in Dallas are particularly upset by the lack of communication. Luka, who had poured his heart into their franchise, wasn't even given the decency of a heads-up about the trade. He found out along with the rest of the world, and the reaction has been one of heartbreak and betrayal. The Mavericks' front office seem to have forgotten the core value of building a team around a superstar, something they learned through Dirk Nowitzki's success. This decision also has wider implications for the franchise. The Mavs have never had many superstars, with Dirk being the only true icon until Luka arrived. Now, with Luka gone, the team's identity feels shaken. Moreover, the Lakers, who are rumored to have been involved in the trade, might now have the chance to benefit from Luka's talent, potentially leaving the Mavs to regret their decision for years to come. For Dallas fans, this trade feels like a gut punch. Luka Dončić wasn't just a player, he was the heart of the Mavericks, and watching him leave so unceremoniously has left a lasting scar. Whether the Mavs can bounce back from this move or whether Luka will prove them wrong in LA remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, the Mavs' handling of this situation could haunt them for years to come.